Oh my Lord.
How many phones do you need? Oh.
2.
Only 2.
He's recording that
had the phones out as well,
already.
so-
Brilliant. Right. Okay. I'm gonna.
Trina's getting an epileptic fit down the back. Are we on?
Right. We are. I think. Yeah.
Evening, guys. Like my horn. Hi, guys.
Nobody on yet.
There's nobody on.
I don't know. Doesn't it? It comes up when people join, doesn't it?
I have no idea. You're the one looking at the thing, not me. I'm looking at the back of the phone.
Haha, 2 people ahead.
2 people are here. Hello, 2 people.
3. This is getting exciting.
Right, I'm going to start because...
Oh, 9.
9,
This is,
Jesus.
yeah, this is...
No, we're really rocking. Okay, guys, welcome to this... What the hell is this called? Are they
You said something about trip to France.
Yeah, but...
Live.
Okay, yeah, welcome to my live. Thank you very much. That's good. Guys, Jen's back in the house, so Jen, say hi.
Hi.
And Ian is standing beside her with another camera. And Trina's hiding down the back because she doesn't want to see anybody. They don't want to see her.
But if you hear random giggling...
Yeah, random cackling, that'd be Trina down the back. Anyway, guys, the reason I'm on to you is I said to you there during the week that I'm putting, I've got some news. Got some big news. So the news is, I'm going to sort of break it to you quickly because this is going to be a short video because I'm not going to keep going because it's fucking freezing up here. I've almost got the Harley into a roller. When I've got the Harley into a roller, the front wheel to put on it, the back wheel is no on it, all the rear suspension, the belt, that's all done. I've got the front wheel left to do to it, and then I'm going to send in some more stuff off to Phil for Cerakoting. But once that's done, the Harley's been pushed into the corner of the shed for about 8 or 9 weeks. And the reason being is I'm turning my attention back to this. I got an email or message from Motor Club de Packencourt is it Packencourt?
Packencourt.
In France a few weeks ago, and we've been sort of back and forward ever since. And I've been invited to France to show this and my CD for the 18th and the 19th of March next, which is give or take about 11 weeks away. So the sort of the sheer size of what I have to, sheer amount of work that I have to do. The bikes themselves are not too bad. I've got a sort of steering out in that, which I plan on doing anyway. I need a trailer. I have half a trailer. That's why I put up the post last week. If you were watching my post last week with the camper, I was sitting on the trailer. The problem is the trailer is open. The trailer has to be closed in for security, and not only that, but to go to all the trouble of getting these show ready and getting everything working right, and then to take it from here to France. Risk of sort of rain and all the other road grime and the wheels of the van throwing all the shit back onto the trailer, they'd get destroyed. So the trailer has to be built properly, made properly safe, get the brakes done and all the other sort of stuff that I've been ignoring since I bought it. That's all got to be done. No, aside from all that, the work I'm doing to this, talk about the CB in a minute. I've told you numerous times I was never happy with the steering that's on this. So I've been talking to a buddy of mine in the last week, and the plan now is I've been looking at some hot rods in America and seeing how the steering is operated on them. And a lot of them have chain drive steering. So that's where I'm going with this. I'm going to set up a complete chain drive system from the bottom of the steering column to a lever system which will drive that bar and basically give me one-to-one steering, which basically one-to-one steering, what that means is if I turn the steering wheel that way, the front wheel will turn an equal amount. So effectively I will have, my steering will be this way, and that's it. There'll be nothing else. There'll be no full rotation of the steering wheel. Whereas now I have 5 or 6 rotations of the steering wheel, which makes it very, very, very difficult to drive. And if you need to make maneuvers in a hurry, it's not going to happen. Simple as that. So I've got to do that. I've got a couple of other small little bits and pieces I'm doing. Let's do the starter. But this bike will be completely fully functional road bike by the time I go to France, which is actually a really good thing, because it means then I'll be able to ride it for the summer and sort of have a bit of crack and kind of do a bit of hooligan walk around the place and scare the shit out of old ladies and all that. So that'd be good.
Should do a shout out to people.
Yes.
People saying hello. So Dan is here.
Hi Dan.
Perry.
Oh, hello
as
Perry.
Well. If he disappears suddenly, don't think of him as rude. It just means that Denise has returned home with his curry.
Just means he's got
curry.
He's not teleporting, no?
No, apparently not.
Okay, then right. That's good to know.
Hi Andy, how are you? Sarah is on as well, and Mike Quinns is on.
Hey Mike.
Brendan Nolan is on. Big wave for Brendan.
Hello everybody.
And a good fist bump for Pamela Daly.
Excellent. Hi Pam.
And Shaggy's there too.
Hello
And
Shaggy. Loads of people are here.
And a shout out to Anthony.
Anyway, I'm trying to keep track of what I'm saying.
I distracted you with people.
Yeah, you did with people. Yes, lots of people. But then again, I suppose if the people weren't looking, there'd be no point in me being here.
That is true too.
So guys, that's where I'm going with this. So it's from, shall we say, from Christmas, for want of a better word. The videos will go from the Harley to this for a while. The Harley, I'm actually very pleased with the way it's coming along. It also, in fairness, it also gives me the opportunity of taking the last few bits and pieces in. I need the calipers have to be Cerakoted, the exhaust has to be Cerakoted, and I've been speaking to a buddy of mine, Paul McMahon. He will rebuild the carburetor, because I'm going to. 1 second, let me show you. That's the caliper off the Harley, or the carburetor. I was very, very sort of nervous about stripping this down and getting it Cerakoted, but I really do want it Cerakoted because I think it'll look fantastic. Sitting in the middle of the engine, this is properly machine finished black, it will look really, really good. But Paul has assured me that he can rebuild it. If I strip it, put all the parts away carefully, I'll give it back to him when it's done, he'll rebuild it. So, happy days. So, thank you very much, Mr. Paul McMahon. So that's because I probably would be able to rebuild it myself, but I'm not that confident yet. And if I make a balls of it, then I'll be chasing my tail forever trying to get it sorted. So I still have a full table full of stuff here to get cleaned up and all the other stuff for this. So it gives me an opportunity to get stuck into that and get that done. It also gives me the opportunity of, like I said, get this thing finally finished, because it's sitting on the bench, fully insured, and while I can drive it short distances, I want to be able to take it for a good old spin, have a bit of crack on it. So effectively, all that he's doing, there's a couple of other things I'm going to change, small things that people won't notice. I'm going to redo some of the brake lines, because I'm not happy. I'm not getting enough of a response on the pedal, so I'll redo them. I got to do a quick sort of modification on the throttle link on the throttle, because where it comes out here, that angle there, it's actually biting. It's actually catching on the cable, and it's giving me resistance. So I'm going to try and figure out something there and give me a bit more ease of movement, shall we say, when the throttle is a bit notchy. It works fine, but it's just a bit notchy, and I'm reckoning over time the cable is going to break, or the cable is going to wear excessively. So I said, right, we get it. Hopefully I get an opportunity to get that done. No, and like I said, starter needs to be done, but nothing absolutely astronomically major. The biggest job is the steering, which I should be able to sort out relatively quickly. CB is going to Paul McMahon next weekend. He's pulling the carburetors out of it, and he's going to rebuild, balance, and set up the carburetors for the bike, because the CB is fine. Once I start the bike, it's fine. The problem is starting it. It can take, if the bike is lying idle for more than if I don't start it every couple of days, and it's been sitting idle for a while, it is an absolute bastard to start. It can take me sort of 3/4 of an hour to start it. And so it's a carburetor setup problem according to Paul, so he reckons he should be able to solve that pretty quickly. So we're going to see Paul next weekend above in Kildare, and we'll get this thing sorted out, hopefully. So guys, that's literally the news. Pécancourt is a village or a small town in northwestern France, not far from the Belgian border. It holds one of the best bike shows in Europe. It's a strictly invite only show. You can't rock up there with a bike and sort of on the day and enter your bike. So that's what sort of makes it really special for me, is the fact that I've actually been invited to take part. And so it's going to be a kind of a week-long trip. We can't go through the UK because of the whole Brexit business. The customs paperwork that I'm going to need is ridiculously stupid. And I not only do I need it for the UK customs going over and coming back. I'm going to need it for the UK customs and then the Irish customs coming from the UK into Ireland. So I have to go straight from Ireland to France, which means Cherbourg, Roscoff or Dunkirk, one of the three. I'll be able to find that out in January when they release their fares for the coming year. So that's the story. It's going to be
Goose on tour. Goose on tour.
Goose on tour, exactly. That's exactly it. So the plan is, I'm going to do a whole sort of blog type setup. No, come on, like when I say a whole blog type setup, I mean I'll do it as best I can. It'll be complete. It'll be sort of haphazard at best. Car crash TV or bike crash TV.
It'll be an entirely professional
absolutely,
production.
as all our productions are. See, Trina's laughing. So yeah, it'll be it'll be the same thing as we always do. So you'll just laugh. I just laugh my way through it, as I always do. So guys, now the other thing I'm going to quickly mention before I go, people have started receiving their stuff. So far,
Shaggy says that's some fancy hoodie you got on there.
Thank you. Look at that. Look. That's sexy.
Yeah.
See, look at that. Look.
What are you like?
So guys, I have my stuff is arriving, which I'm really pleased with. People are happy with it so far. I've heard loads of positive reviews on it, which is fantastic. If you want it before Christmas, get your shout in fast. The printers actually, in fairness, are really good to deliver. We put the orders in last Sunday, and several people have already got their orders in. It's only 5 days or 6 days. So get your orders in as quick as you can, and we will do our best to get them to you before Christmas. But you need to get them in fast.
You got an incoming phone call from Pat. Do you think I should answer it?
I think not. I'll bring it back. So guys, that's all. Literally, this was everall was going to be a flying sort of video. Just to let you know that the France thing is going to be sort of foremost in our plans over the next 10 weeks.
Oh, he really wants it, Mick.
He can wait.
He's really
Pat, you can wait.
Pat, you should be on the live, and then you'd know.
He would, wouldn't he? So guys, that's going to be the. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I reckon it'll be a really good week, a really good sort of week away. We get everything, loads and loads and loads of plans, and sort of get stuff built. I get this thing. I'm actually really looking forward to properly getting this thing on the road, because I'm gonna make some really fun videos then over the summer with this and get out and about and do some driving. At the moment, there's not a lot getting done in the shed. I'm very, very busy coming up to Christmas, not to mention the fact that it's currently about -3 outside. It's absolutely Baltic here, it really is.
Oh, I reckon when Pat's ringing it, Linda and Shaggy are saying it's cutting out. I reckon it was because when Pat was trying to ring the live,
It's cutting them out.
it messed with the live.
Oh, so that's anyway, guys.
Oh,
that's,
sorry about that, guys.
Oh, I see. They're glitching.
I think it glitched when Pat was ringing.
Right. Okay.
Hopefully now he's gone away and that came out so bad. I'm so sorry.
My brother. Guys, so there's not a whole point I can say. I will be on to you before Christmas. I will do a quick sort of something, probably Christmas Eve or somewhere around there, just to sort of say hello or say Happy Christmas to you all and that, and then throw me old Christmas jumper and I'll drink a toast to you, and you can laugh at me like you always do.
Dress up like Santa.
Dress up like Santa. We've got a time run tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'm not going to take the bike because there is a sheet of ice about 3 miles long outside my house between me and I'm not that brave, but I will be there. I will.
It is going to be so cold tomorrow. So
Yes.
for anyone with the balls to go out on the bike for the toy run, fair play to you.
Yeah,
Stay safe.
And stay safe, definitely.
I've come across blogs from 2 or 3 guys who took their bikes out today to go to work, and the sort of universal thing is they're not going to do it again. It's sort of -2, -3 to -6 with wind. So guys, mind yourselves out there. It's actually quite cold. So guys, listen. Anyway, I'm only blethering. Fucking brains are dead.
Was there anything
Must
on the
be
Harley
cold.
you wanted to have a quick look at before we go?
Yes, well, we can give you a quick gander around the Harley. I have the back wheel on. I actually stuck that on today. I'll send you the video of it there. You'll be seeing it over the next couple of days. All I've got to do now is, I'm not 100% sure. I've got to check to make sure that my Jesus, hang on. That's actually sticking. So, hang on.
Dan reckons you should bring a load of hoodies to the toy run because they'll be frozen. Cheaper, twice the price.
All I've got to do now, guys, is just check my my spaces, make sure my spaces are right. But as far as I know, they are. I should have been actually when I took it apart first day. I actually didn't separate the spaces and mark them left and right and what have you. But I'm almost certain I have them right anyway. If not, it's only a matter of literally removing one from here and putting it to the other side. But like I said, I think I'm right. The only job I have left to do now is put the front wheel on. Again, same thing. I have a big ball of nice clean spaces there. I haven't a clue which spaces goes left and which spacer goes right. So it's just going to be a matter of figuring out what's what. The reason I have it on the trolley is because they're an absolute pain in the hole of a frame because the frame's not level. So this is why I've got this thing underneath it. I don't like this. It's a pain in the arse to work with, but between that and the winch is the only thing that's keeping this thing from falling over. But it'll work. I'll get this down low now tomorrow or the day after, and I'll put a paddock stand on it. Then I can just lift up the front end and put the front wheel on, and then it's going to get. I'll swap the two of them. They'll come up here. Well done, Jen. drop the whole lot. Real professional camera work here. So I will move the sidecar and the thing down here in front of the door, and this guy will go up in the corner. And like I said, the next time the sidecar will be moved, it will be moved off the bench and be ridden properly.
Driven around the place.
Yes.
Like a crazy thing.
Like a lunatic. Yeah. So guys, listen, I'm going to let you go, and I will talk to you just before Christmas. We'll do another live just before Christmas, and we'll say hello and have a drink and wish you all happy Christmas and all that kind of rubbish. So guys, listen, talk to you soon, okay? See you later, guys. Bye-bye.
I don't know how to end it, Mick.
Press stop.
Oh, yeah.